What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little video and we're just going to be going over a few things that I wish I knew before starting my fitness journey, and hopefully this video will be a bit helpful if you're just starting your fitness journey, just started working out, going to the gym, because I honestly wish I knew this stuff before I started, because I feel like if I did, I would have, been a bit further than where I am right now. But that is okay. You live and you learn, and yeah, hopefully this video will be a bit helpful, because I know when I started my fitness journey, I really didn't have any knowledge about anything. I was just set on going to the gym, working out, achieving a goal, and but there's a lot of stuff that comes with that as well. So let's just get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is eating enough protein. And I feel like when I first started out going to the gym, I was kind of just eating whatever. I didn't really have a strict diet plan or anything like that. But I feel like having, a diet plan and just having a regular workout schedule, those two things go hand in hand, and it will obviously help you achieve your goals, way faster and just in a more efficient way. But so eating enough protein, and I'm just going to elaborate on that a little bit, more so focused on gaining muscle right now. I try to eat about 112 grams at least per day. So 112 grams of protein per day. And how I came up with this number, if you're trying to gain muscle, you're supposed to be eating about 0.5 to 0.8 per pound of your body weight. Can get that protein to help you build muscle. If you're looking to lose weight, then you should be eating from 0.6 to 0.75 grams per pound of your body weight. And yeah, so that equals up to about 105 grams of protein per day. And what I try to do, I try to split this protein intake into 4 meals. So I try to eat at least 30 grams per meal. And also, if I can't get in the 4 meals a day that I need, then say I can only get in 3 meals, I just like to snack throughout it, eating high protein snacks in between, those times that you are eating, full meals. That will help you obviously get in those calories as well. Okay, so the next thing is rest days. And rest days are super, super, super important. You need to give your muscles enough time to recover and to rebuild that muscle tissue. So, if you're hitting legs on Monday and you're super sore the next day, body's hurting, maybe hitting legs on Tuesday is not the best option. And if you really, really do want to hit that muscle again that day, then just maybe try to stick with more of a lower intensity workout. But on days like that, I just like to give my body a day or two just to really let my muscles recover. And also getting enough sleep is another really important thing for rest days, because getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is also a key thing that's going to really benefit you in the long run. And initially for me, I thought that 7 to 8 hours of sleep for me was just unreachable, just because everyone's busy, everyone has a life. So, but when you really work out just a schedule that works for you and kind of just move things around, like maybe going to sleep earlier, waking up a bit earlier, just making stuff work for you, then it'll just make your goals more achievable and more realistic. Okay, so the next thing is lifting heavy. And I know everyone probably hears this a lot, and a lot of people are probably like, oh, well, how heavy am I supposed to be lifting? What do you mean lift heavy? This is called progressive overload, when you are continually adding more weight that challenges you and really just encourages your muscles to increase in reps, increase in weight. Let's use the leg press machine for an example. So I started off with 245 plates, and I did that for a week. after me doing, 245 plates for a week, Monday comes around for the next week, that I noticed that, this weight is just really easy for me. I can do 12 reps, like no problem. It's not, it's not a challenge for me. So when that happens, that's where, you need to start adding some more weight on. I feel like 10 to 15 pounds per week is, a good amount to kind of go off of. Also, no exercise should be easy while you're doing it. You shouldn't be just doing the workout, breezing through the reps, and it's like there's no challenge. Every exercise that you do, you should be challenging yourself. It should be hard. You should be pushing yourself, because if you're not, then you're not working that muscle hard enough. And it's always good to, try to train to failure. Also, including some dynamic stretching before you are lifting is also a very key part to be doing, especially if you're lifting heavy. We want to avoid injury, and we also want to help our muscle recovery process as well. Okay, so the next thing is supplements. When I first started working out, I just thought, oh, I need to get pre-workout, I need to get protein powder, I need to get all of these supplements. But the truth is, it's not something that you really need. It's totally up to you. It is just a preference. The only supplement that I'm currently taking is creatine. And creatine, it is just to help improve performance, muscle mass, and your strength and your performance while you're working out. I usually take that about 30 minutes before I'm about to do a high intensity workout, and it's just also a natural source of energy. And the only other time when I will take pre-workout is if I, say it's like I'm just like super tired that day, because I noticed that sometimes when I go to the gym and say I didn't get enough sleep, I tend to like yawn a lot, or I'm just feeling really exhausted. So taking that pre-workout definitely will give me the extra kick and, to help me get through my workout and do what I need to do at the gym. So the next thing I want to talk about is just your motivation when it comes to your fitness journey. And I feel like your motivation, you can't always depend on that to achieve your fitness goal, because there are going to be days where you don't feel like going to the gym, you don't feel like working out. So I feel like one thing that you should be depending on is just consistency. If you stick to something, you keep doing it, you're going to see results. It's a fact. So I feel like when you have those days where you don't want to get up, you don't want to go to the gym, you're just not feeling it, you need to get up and drag your butt there and do what you need to get done. That is what I have learned. There's been days, even just the other day, the last thing I wanted to do was, take myself to the gym. It was a long day, it was hot out, I'm exhausted, but I still got there and I actually had a great workout. And those are usually the best workouts, like when you're not in the mindset, you're just not feeling it, and you get there and it turns out to be probably one of the best workouts you've had in a while. That's like the best feeling. So yeah, you just really need to depend on your consistency. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You need to have a plan and you need to stick to it. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is just not putting a time frame on your fitness goal, because your fitness goal, this is a journey. This is not something that is just going to happen in a week, couple months. You don't know. Everyone's body is different, but once you start doing something over and over and over again, you're going to see results because you were putting that work in. And I feel like at the start I had unrealistic ideas about where I should be in the next 4 months, where I should be in the next 6. And when you do that, you are just going to disappoint yourself. You should just continue to, stick to your plan, stick to your workout, your diet plan, and the results will come along with it. And once you do start seeing those results, your whole plan, everything that you're doing, you're going to get addicted to it. You're going to, start loving it, because you're starting to see all of your hard work is paying off, and then you're going to just want to keep going, and that's going to give you the motivation to keep doing what you're doing. So the next thing I want to talk about is switching up your workout routine. You should not be doing that. You should not be going to the gym, with a new workout, new exercises that you're doing every day or every other week or whatever. You should be finding exercises that work for you, ones that you can get good form on, ones that you like, ones that you feel like are really targeting the muscle that you're working out, and just stick to it. Because sticking to something, as I said, once you do something over and over again, you're going to start to see results and your body's going to start getting used to the movement. So yeah, definitely just find out what works best for you and just keep doing that. Because I find when I started out, I didn't really, of course, didn't really have a plan. I was kind of just going there, say one day I'm doing lunges, I'm doing barbell squats, I'm doing but then it's like, okay, I come back a couple of days later, now I'm not even doing anything close to like the barbell, so I'm not doing barbell squats at all. I'm not doing lunges. Now I'm doing squats, I'm doing the hip abduction, I'm doing, the hack squat. So I feel like when you find your exercises, stick to it, master it, get the form down, and, just, as I said, keep upping your weight every week. If something gets too easy for you, add more weight on, add more reps in so that it's challenging for you. But yeah, switching it up, it's a no-go. Okay, so the last and final thing I want to say is proper form in your exercise. This is super important because it doesn't matter how many reps you can do, it doesn't matter how much weight you can do. If your form is wrong in the exercise, it really doesn't matter because it's really not benefiting you at all. So just getting your form down, even just searching up YouTube videos or just getting some knowledge from other people who, maybe have been working out longer than you, or people who know how to do the proper form. Just getting more knowledge on it, and so you can do it the right way, avoid injury. And, you'll obviously, when you're doing it the right way, you're going to be feeling it in the target muscles that you're trying to work. And that's what we want, because we want to be feeling the pain. And I know this is such a cliche saying, but no pain, no gain. So I truly believe in that. Okay, so this is the end of the video. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you learned a little something from it. But if you made it to the end, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.